Oh yeah, we lit. Look, we out here, fluorescent, glossing, shining on the haters, okay? Look at this, look at this. Let me ask you a question. Who you know who looks like this, okay? Who the fuck you know? That's what I thought. Who do you know? I have cords of power running through my frame. It's not even a body, it's a frame like a fucking mech out here, okay? Let's go. God Connecticut. Out here again, bringing you more fire. Now listen, I hope you boys didn't think I was just playing when I said I was going to be bringing the 2024 content, okay? I hope nobody was out there going, oh, I wonder. Probably not, because BAM! We got the content in full force coming live. Again, well, I mean, I'm alive, so technically it is live. It's very energetic content. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. So we're helping out some more people because they don't know what's going down. They need to know how to turn around, spin around, hit the 180. We're doing better lately, and we're going to help them do better too. I mean, hell, I'm even up in the fitness game. I look good for me. I look good for the girls, but I also look good for my bros, because I know you looking up, you respecting. I like to maintain that level of expectations. Congratulations. Let's go. So, the first person we're going to be helping out, okay, is Scorchy. He says he has an entitlement story of a girl asking for free drinks in the club. All right, Scorchy. What you got for me, buddy? What you got for me? Scorchy says, hey, quick story. Yesterday I went out with some friends in the club in the UK. Oi, mate. Met some people I hit it with and started hanging out with them and left my friends on their own. Then this one girl of the group, group with an E, a groupie, randomly comes to me and asks if I want a drink. So way to ask for a free drink. I usually don't do it, but I was a bit dumb, so I went with it. He says that because in the red pill community it's common practice not to buy girls drinks. You should always have alcohol at your house if they want to drink. That's the place for them. They can drink at your place. Initially I said no. We don't know each other, but she insisted and I said we could get to know each other. We get to the bar, wait for a bit, and she asked me what I want to drink. We settled for vodka, cranberry, but here's the funny part. When the barman is available, I make the order, and out of the blue, she asked for a double, which is twice the price. I mean, call it double, so twice the price. Does make sense. They should maybe give you a discount. It should be like 1.5 the price, but I'm not surprised that a double is twice as much. Quick maths.
-1, that's free. Quick maths.
What the fuck? Who dares to do that when someone is offering you a drink? I want shot. And since I'm not afraid to conflict, I straight up tell the barman to cancel everything and leave. This guy's red pill as fuck. Then she gets really mad. Why do you cancel? Why the fuck? Blah, blah, blah. His first language isn't English, but in the UK, it could be a very interesting language. When you see this, guy who wrote this, let me know what language you speak first. I then leave and go join the others. Thankfully, the guys of the group have the wherewithal and side with me, but she tells the group that I touched her arm or something and it made her feel uncomfortable, which wasn't the case. I don't care if you touched her ass. She wanted free drinks. That's free ass. If you had touched her ass, it would have been fine. I did it while having convo with her and waiting for the barman to be available. Later on, she called me broke for not buying her drinks. Anyways, what a crazy experience. How did girls become so entitled? I'm literally shocked how girls could be so confident to do things like this. They really view average men as drink dispenser. What's wrong with those girls? Seriously. Okay. Well, you have less of a question and more of a circumstance and perhaps how to go about it next time, right? The double shot, I understand. I understand her taking liberties, especially with a man who's red pill. Because it's safe to say you are a red pill man. And from what I can tell, you conducted yourself like a man, not like a male. So I'll refer to you as that way until I know or it's proven otherwise. But, okay, canceling the drink is totally fine. She should not have taken liberties on your dime. The other cool thing to do would have been to just let her fucking order it and then tell the barman to split the tab, right? You get your drink, she pays for hers. That would have been a cool lesson. She would have probably learned more from that than the way you ended up schooling her. But she still learned a lesson, right? How did they become so entitled? Well, it's a simple answer, and it starts with an S and ends with a simple. It's because it's simple. Simps. They're simple-minded fools. And a simp will spoil good girls and make them into something totally different. Real quick psychology lesson. Females, and also men to some degree, aren't meant to be showered with as much attention as they're getting, right? Your average chick with a 20, 30,000 following on Instagram gets more attention than a queen would have gotten back in the day. Literally more attention than a queen would have gotten back in the day. So what do you think that does to the psyche of some basic bitch? She's not a queen. She wasn't born into royalty. She doesn't have the teachings or the refinement. She just has the attention. That's like giving an idiot a machine gun. He doesn't have the morals or the confidence to be a man or the code of honor or anything, right? He just has a fucking machine gun and he's an idiot. So that's the exact same thing that's happening with these females, right? They have the artillery, but they have no training, they have no morals, and they have no code of honor. They don't even have a good father. And their mother, well, women can only teach to a certain level, and then like you do need a man to elevate that, right? So even if she had a good mom, that's only going to go so far. You really need the man, or preferably both. And a lot of these chicks don't have that. School's not going to prepare them, you know? When's the last time you met a girl who went to a finishing school? Every young girl should go to a finishing school to learn to become a lady so that she can make a great girlfriend, life partner, and possibly even a wife or something along those lines in the future. But that's very uncommon these days. So you're getting shit like that. Yeah, like I said, next time I would get my drink and have her pay for her own drink, because she'll learn at the lesson and the price of a price, literally, right? As far as touching an arm, I'd be like, hey, maybe I did. So, girl was flirting, trying to get drinks. She's lucky I didn't, well, I don't know. I might have would have slapped her ass. I wouldn't say lucky, but like, hey, if I had slapped her ass, that wouldn't have been too much. I'd be straight up. The more men who speak this way and do those things, the more it will become normalized again in Western society. That if a girl's flirting with you and you smack her ass, that's no big deal. What the fuck? Flirting this way, flirt that way, flirting together. We flirt differently but similarly at the same time. Girls touch men when they flirt, and guys touch girls when they flirt back. Nothing new here, people. And if she's asking for a free drink, then an ass smack, yeah, that's par for the course. Alright, on to the next. Hey, what's up, motherfuckers? Are you broke? Are you not broke? Are you broker than a joke? Are you doing good? Are you not doing good in life? Well, this YouTube channel's for you. God Connecticut, the host, owner, and badass mofo of GGX Straight Up. Looking good in the neighborhood as always. Welcome to the YouTube channel. I'd like to give a shout out to myself for today's sponsor. Now, I want to ask everybody watching this real quick, very, very brief question. How much did you pay to watch this video? Oh, really? You don't say. Oh? That's absolutely amazing. Well, since you got in on this video at that low price, how about you do what you can to show a little love and support? Hit the subscribe button right now. Just smack it in the face like somebody told you your girlfriend's fat. Only if she isn't fat. If she is fat, just like nod and agree, and then get her on some, weight loss pills and a treadmill. Get her a gym membership. Can't be walking around no fat hoes. Okay? No fat sloops. Anyways, go ahead, like, subscribe, do all that stuff, show some love. Now back to the video. So the last one was from the Red Pill. This one is from Red Pill Women. I like coming to this one, right? Because there's a whole community of women who are more or less based in a lot of areas. And so helping them navigate some of the situations they might be running into is excellent. By the way, anybody notice just how blinged out we are today? We're looking like the shirt says lit as fuck. We're looking pretty fucking good. Okay, so Imaginary Cupcake says, realizing what kind of partner I have been. All right, Imaginary Cupcake 214. I'm new to RPW, Red Pill Women, and I have spent the last few days reading up and learning what I need to know. Well, there's more you need to know. This all makes complete sense and resonates completely. I can see how the Red Pill approach could completely change my relationship. That being said, I now will be implementing and living by the Red Pill approach. Excellent. Since joining this subreddit, I have realized I have a high value man that I have seriously taken for granted. I have nagged for years, been unappreciative, and focused on everything he wasn't doing rather than the many, many, many things he was doing. Now, a lot of girls do that, but I'm glad you finally came around. If he was red pill, he could have helped you out with this a lot sooner. If you had your daddy in life, that also would have helped out, but hey, you fucking caught up, right? He is 17 years older than me, so 17 years old, her senior. She's got a man, right? And after being together 6 or 7 years, I can now look back and see I have been immature in so many areas. I've also expected so much from him without offering him any reason to want to fulfill these expectations. I have been pretty toxic, and when I think about it, in the sense that I have often acted out insecurity and a need to control and domineer everything. Okay, so maybe he's not a man. RPW has allowed me to see all the ways I have disrespected and emasculated someone who is actually a great provider and committed to. He owns his home. He has a high-paying job and has Esure. I will never go around. He has Assured, I assume you mean? I never go without. He takes me out for dinners and even upgraded my car. When we had a very short breakup, he kept my 2 dogs and cared for them as he didn't want them to be rehomed. He's a great man, and I also should have learned shut the fuck up like 6 years ago. On reflection, I can see that I haven't been showing respect or interacting in a way that would hype my man up to make him feel valued. Okay. We're making progress out here then. From now on, I will be dedicated to being a RPW, a red-pilled woman. Let's go. Without the grunt in the voice because you're a woman. Any tips or advice for me? I imagine it's going to take a while to see results / a difference in my man. This is because I think it's going to take a while for him to be receptive to the approach after years of me being bratty, entitled, childish bitch. I really need to build him up as an RPW. I'm truly ashamed of my behavior, and this subreddit has only just made me aware of that now. Also, do you think I should acknowledge this newfound realization to him and express my commitment to respect and honor him? Or not mention it and just change my ways pronto? I know he has had some hard relationships, that he's been cheated on and scammed. He even had to stage all this stuff, being stolen for an insurance claim. He has also had exes standing on the driveway loudly degrading him by insulting his full name and making proclamations about the size of his area, and for all the neighborhood to hear. He is also a full-time father, and his baby mom disappeared when his son was 3. Due to a drug addiction. I don't want to belittle him any further, as it seems to be the theme for him in this intimate relationships. Please advise all the ways I can build him up and not be another shit woman staining his self-esteem and his pride. We're going to work backwards with this one. First off, with this post where you tell us about chick standing in his driveway talking about his manhood and baby mama disappeared with his son and all sorts of crazy shit. You didn't need to tell us the details, right? Because that, if he ever does see this, isn't going to make him feel any better. He's not a man's man. He's a gentleman who's been successful making money in life, but I would have kicked your ass to the curb the first week. You'd be learning about this subreddit, Red Pill Women, all the same, but without me in your life. And it would have been without me in your life for 6-7 years, because, yeah, I don't know how you put up with that for that long. That's fucking crazy. But what's important is that you haven't tried to take him for a ride. You're fucking untrained hoodlum is what you are. You're an untrained hoodlum. Yeah. But the good news is that we're going to get you leveled up in society and in your relationship. There's a lot of things that you need to change. Start with your physical appearance. He wants a hot young chick. We all do. Be that for him. He wants a girl that's not going to nag him. Obviously, you know that. Be that for him. Build him up. As you already said, see, I give you credit for the things that you say, right? But I'm also going to scold you, slap on the wrist when you're doing shit or if there's things that you miss. You need to be cooking, cleaning. You need to be his personal secretary. Not just a secretary, a secretary. You need to make sure that he's happy in all areas, but you're not just sucking, you're a secretary, which means you also handle the things around his business so that he can focus on his business. So he doesn't need to be picking up trash. He doesn't need to be, fucking roll the garbage out to the street. Be a straight up house girl and make his life amazing, right? Also, turn him on to the red pill because he's also fucking weak and you don't want that. Listen, on one hand, him being a little tougher on you might seem like it might not be a good thing. Or maybe you you do see the benefits of that. But if you guys ever have kids or anything like that, the guy you have right now who lets you just push him around, that cannot be a father. That cannot, absolutely cannot. Just because he's qualified to possibly be a business major or a business professor does not mean that he can prepare a son or daughter for the world. And you can't do it alone. If you're in the red pill space, then you know you can't do it alone. So you need to get him into the red pill community that is separated for that. And what I would suggest is making sure that he's watching this channel, because I do things in an approach that no other red pill channel does or is doing. If you want your future with him to look bright, then he has to be stronger and you have to be better. So do the things, like I said, the cooking, cleaning, making sure that everything around him is perfect and easy so that he only has to focus on his business and what he wants to surprise you with next. That's your job. I don't use the word job. That's your role. That's your role. The J word is a bad word, in fact. That's like a cuss word. I'll go into that in another video sometimes. But it's worse than a cuss word. It's like a curse word. So don't say the J word if you can help it. Long story. So I'm glad I could help you in this video. Make sure he sees it too. You don't want to just take the knowledge and run, because he needs to understand how he can improve and be an actual man, because he's a male and you're a female, but only one of you is working on evolving into being a good girl and him being a good guy and eventually a man. He's not on that road, but you are. So if you want to be a great girl for him, help him become a great man, turn him onto the channel. So we're able to help out 2 individuals today with their own situations. Scorchy, with some chick who thought she was going to take him for a free drink ride. Didn't get that shit. A girl like that wasn't going home with him. Glad he saved his money. And Cupcake, imaginary Cupcake. She's not even real Cupcake. I guess she's not even providing a real relationship to her man, so the name fits. But she is going to be working on that. So next time we see her, she might be real Cupcake. I hope that you were able to learn a little bit from what they're going through and the way that they're seeking to improve and the way and path I've laid out to them to improve. As remember, as always, gentlemen, as long as you're watching, I'll be making God Connecticut. See you in the next video.
But the people are retarded.